hear exactly what you need to hear. And so now you're going to hear from this amazing entrepreneur, coach, mentor, and leader of leaders, Miss Tkay Walker. Take it away, Miss Walker. Call is yours.
Thank you so much, Jason L. Scott, the third, right, for having me on this platform tonight. And it's such an honor. And to those of you who do not know me and but want to get acquainted with me, as an entrepreneur in this industry, at first it wasn't easy at all. I got my start in the industry in 2015, and TLC was my very first company. I was working a job. I have 2 degrees and I'm a Delta, all that good stuff, but it still wasn't paying the bills. I was evicted, running behind, and I got in TLC during a time where I was really just looking for something to pay a light bill, water bill. So you will hear me say those things. And Jason, if I may, I just get into the bank up and rank up and how some of those retail strategies came about. And so I started with this amazing company. And back then we had the gallons of tea, and I would go to Walmart on a Friday night. And this is how powerful retail can be. I was getting off of my job and going to Walmart on a Friday with my daughters. I drove a Camry, and I would take $50 and go buy those, the water back then was like 79 cents for the little cheap Walmart brand, great value, whatever. And I would get big old crock pots and gumbo pots and put them on the stove and get like 5 or 6 bags of tea and have like 4. So I make like 20 some gallons at one time. And I got pictures just to prove and document my journey along the way. And my daughters at the time were 8 and 10, and they was cutting out the labels and sticking them on the gallons. And I was measuring cups. And, I put a deep freezer inside of the garage. And I wake up on Saturday and put all them, my arms strong, y'all. I'm telling you, I'll pick up all them gallons, and my little girls too. So that's why they so humble in this journey with mama, because they would pick up all them gallons. And imagine a Camry. So my 2 little girls would sit in the front seat together, sitting to the left, and we had gallons stacked all in the back seat, on the floor, in the trunk, and everywhere. Then I have to make another run, get all the gallons out, and go back home and get me a little domino table. And I set up a dumb because I was determined. I just want to share that with you guys. I was very determined. I was like, man, I can't stay broke. And people would see me on the side corners or at Starbucks, and I set them up. Want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Y'all want to get y'all something out of lap? And I promise you, if I set up at 8 a.m. by 11 or 12, I had $1,200-$1,300 in my pocket. Now imagine just that little time of making those gallons. Every Saturday for a month, I'm breaking in by 4 or 5,000. That was more than my job was paying me. Okay. So how did I get to full-time entrepreneurship? I still was behind on bills. You catching up. So even though you start making money, I never suggest somebody just go and quit your good job. But the day I sat in my office thinking that I had a position, and they called me and said that my baby girl was sick and you need to come get her. And I had already been one of them moms that be late. I knew I wasn't supposed to be working a job because I just eat when I want to, go to the bathroom I want to. I ain't follow the rules. They said I knew if I left that I had to have a plan A, B, C, because I ain't know nothing else. And I sat there about 30 minutes. I really did leave that job. And I went to the school, got my baby, took her to the doctor. She felt better. She went to school the next day, but the next day I didn't have a job. And so what I did was call their grandmother, their paternal grandmother, and say, listen, I can't go back homeless. I can't go back sleeping in the car. I had just got myself out of a rut. Can you keep my girls for a little while till I figure out something? And she did. She said she enrolled them back home in Minden. And I got up every single day and went to, I'm telling you, I had loaded up on products, and I went to barbershops with the strike up and the love and I went to the banks with the coffee. And the reason why I was able to do that, and you can do that, is because if you think about it, there's no Folgers and Maxwell trucks going to some of these corporations and banks. They have to send a teller or just a regular person to work. And some of you may work in corporate America and know that, hey, they sending just a regular person to the store with the receipt to buy the coffee to make it for the break room. And I was going to the nail shops and doing testers with the pack of TC. This right here, hold on, let me make this example. Jason shouldn't have gave me permission to pour it all out on the table, but we go get to all the good stuff. This right here, this still a game changer for those of you who want to do it. Okay, for those of you who want to do it. Okay, and one of the things I know, and if I may, and I hope nobody ever has beat me up or got mad for me doing my illustration of the nail shop because it be so good. Okay, but if you're a lady, I'm a numbers person. This is how I make so much money in it. On the average, the nail shop open 9 a.m. to 6. About 30, 50 women come through there a day, times 6 days in a week. Okay? So minimally 20 of these can get sold. When you agree, put a heart in the chat. Put a love. When you want, just imagine just 3 or 4 people buying them a day. If you got 20, 30 women going through one nail shop, you don't see. I'm gonna make y'all understand how I really will make this money. This ain't no fraud stuff or scam over here. I was making 20,000 outside of the binary. Wasn't even a rank. Jason would tell you. Okay. And I'm gonna break it down. If you take 20 to 30 of these and you charge, so it got up to 30. I was taking 30 packs to the nail shop. Okay. And then 30 times 20 is what? 600. Every corner, unless you stay in the country, in a rural area, every country got nail shops on every single, and I'm telling you, I will break one nail this day to go to a nail shop on that corner. And then I'll make sure I scrape and break something else to go to another shop. Like I had the game sold. Okay. So if you do the numbers, 20, 30 of these can get sold in a nail shop in a week, and you ain't even there. The reason why the nail shop was so good because, excuse me, but the Asian people, they already like scared that they go get sent back. They ain't finna steal from you. I don't care. I trusted them people. Sulin, now Keisha I don't know, but Sulin, I trust them. Okay. Okay. So what I would do, I would do this, if I may. So I'm sitting there in the nail shop. The first thing they do, you don't work today? No. What do you do? I'm an entrepreneur. So I didn't get to the nitty-gritty. So you gotta mind me. I go, women on the right and left, they ear hustling, right? They can hear you even if they on the phone. So let me see who on here. Hey, Christian. Yeah. For real? What your husband? He took the energy. He felt good. Girl, I tried to tell you. Yeah, I'm at the nail shop right now, but you can let me know. I just placed the order, so I got some more in. Yeah, I told you. Man, Kim husband, he a truck driver too, and he be taking it. Okay, then. Okay, well, yeah, I'll finish in about 30 minutes. Okay. Dang, I forgot to call Tasha. Hey, Tasha, did you get my text? Yeah, do you seen her on Facebook too? Man, she look good. She lost about 20 pounds. She only been drinking the tea for about 3 weeks. Yeah. She like the lemonade. She been doing a lemonade. But her sister do the watermelon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, picking up what I'm putting down. I'm putting all the flavors out there so they can know we got more than, more than just that. Yeah. Okay. Now I think she drank the coffee in the morning, then she do her detox at night. So just let me know. Okay. When I get off, guess what Sue Lynn gonna do? Oh my God, you lose weight? You got tea? Yeah, I got tea. And so I passed her the bag of tea. She stopped doing my feet. She started reading. Next thing I know, Sue Lynn getting up and she going to talk to Kim. Started doing all that stuff. I don't know what they be saying, but all I know is that I prep myself. I got a customer on this side, somebody on this side. and they got the tea. And then guess what? It don't happen all in one episode. You might have to go back a couple times and ask for that same tip, okay? And you build that relationship with her and say, look, I made good money with this. Do you mind? And listen, this is what people used to get it wrong. That's why they used to come to me. It's no you don't have to pay them a commissions or compensation. I don't know why people, well, how much the barbershop charge? How much the nail? They don't charge nothing if you do it right. Hey, listen, I got this. And what I do, I get a before and after picture like Sonya Atchison's, because every nail shop, well, they don't upgrade it now, but back then it used to be where you had to go sit at the thing with all the nail polish shit. Right? Y'all remember that? Where you can leave. Now they got the fast track. They got the glow in the dark little thing where you get out of there in 5 minutes if you get the shellac. Now, so now it's a little different, but I wanted to be able to share that because some of you may have lost hope with other parts, but my retail game come in just to get a lot of people on their feet until their team come along. Does that make sense? Because that's what happened to me. My first round in TLC, I did go regional by default because what I did was I built up on retail, made my own money, baby. When you feeling good, when your own light bill on and your car note and everything paid, and as the people came, I was able to help them make some money. And by default, over time, I was just elevating my different ranks, right? And so that is a main product right here. Also, teacher fairs, okay? Education is very strong. When you tap into the community and you guys get in the newspaper, when some of these districts, like I know I'm in Cypress Fairbase, they always having health fairs where you can set up a vendorship, and sometimes this stuff is free. Like you just gotta be a person who are looking for the church activities. One of the I hope we all around, baby. When I'm gonna show you, I got pictures. One of my best holidays is Halloween. I set up a table for the kids over there, but these grown folks finna get their stomach out of their lap and some energy pills while they walking the community. You tired? Yeah, because she been a mama all day at work, and now she trying to take her baby trick or treat. You don't think she need an NRG? But people, that's how you expose your business. That's how you get creative with your business. Community affairs, church events. And a lot of times this stuff be looking y'all right in your face. People still around here in the big town of Houston, you think, I'm from the country of Minden, Louisiana, but here in Houston, they still have garage sales. They still have community garage sales. And if they can sell them old jeans and sneakers and socks, I can sell my products at the garage sale. This is stuff that I do behind the scene that keep me sane in my business, that keep me flowing. Because you can't control other people's life. I talk to my team all the time. I love them to death, right? But life be lifing. At the blink of an eye, you can be having that momentum going on, and then a death hitting your family. In a blink of an eye, you can have ABC going on, and then your child needs you, or somebody takes sick, right? And so you always got to have some things in order that you can feel a safety net as a backup plan. Do we want to make 10, 15, 20,000 a week? We do, because I know what that feels like. That residual, when that residual be hitting, you be thinking you're on top of the world. But at the same time, it's all about our mindset, and people feel good when they able to just wake up and know that their light bill is paid, their gas not finna get cut off, their water is going, they can pay their car insurance, they not getting disconnect notices of cancellation. Right? And so here's some more things. Listen, I got a book back from 2015 in these notes in my phone. I promise you, Jess can have me on here every Sunday. I have some good stuff for you, okay? So one of the things I got this title is Retail Madness, and this was back from 2022. So I must have did this with that company that I was in 22. Okay, so you can choose, and I don't want to get away from it, but this is some things that Jason and I and some of the leaders can get there. How to place orders, okay? We place orders on Monday and Thursday to have volume consistency, okay? A lot of times, just for me, y'all be scared, but y'all can look in the back office at the ID and call customer service. That's what they get paid for. If you don't have that person log in, don't make that as an excuse. Okay. I bet some of y'all don't understand the power of QR codes right now. Okay. Having your QR codes where they can easily have access. Let's see. Engagement posts. So I'm gonna give y'all some engagement posts. So I was just celebrating one of my business partners, Lucretia, and a lot of other people who have been following my lead. They really have went from not having any engagement and likes to 20, 30, 60 people just doing some simple things. Okay. So let me give y'all about 4 engagement posts and you can mix it up if y'all don't mind. Okay. So the first one is saying, I just deleted over 300 people. It don't matter if whether or not you deleted 300 people, you can still post this from my friend list. So if you're still here, I value you. Say hey. Okay. Let me see. Can I put, does it allow me to put this inside of the chat, the thing, Jason?
Let me make sure I see something here. You should be. Let me see if you're a co-host. Let me see something. I think
I'm trying to chat inside of the, not in the because I'm copying and paste from my phone. So how do, if I'm in legacy builders, oh, here you go right now. Here you go. So I'm gonna text this. So if people look up, they won't forget it. And sometimes I see we got some guys on here, they don't be the best of the copy. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all what to do with the engagements. Okay, so y'all just stay tuned. That's one. If y'all see that in the legacy builders, I need some engagement. Y'all say, hey, wave your hand in the air, wave it like you just don't care. Okay, so I see. Okay, thank you, Renee. And then, so the next one is, I'm curious, what does everyone on my friend list do for a living? Saw this on the friends page. It was cool reading occupation. Let me tell you something. That's a good one. Because this is the one where you can see the nurses, the truck drivers, and offer them a sample. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not saying give away all your products, but I'm telling you, you got to sample to serve. When you sampling, it's powerful in our industry. I'm telling you. And you know why sampling is not good for some people? Because when y'all give it away, y'all don't even have the faith that it's going to return to y'all. See, I truly believe that I reap what I sow. If I'm sowing good seeds, it's going to come back to me, those good seeds. So I have a faith when I give away, I don't never feel like I'm wasting my money. Either they go come back to me and buy it, or they done told somebody that I get my money back some way or another. I promise you. Y'all be scared. Even I was saying that upgrade method is the most powerful method. If y'all are on here selling watermelon, a whole bag of watermelon, I need y'all to put one and see, you can't penny pinch with your products. Meaning only just have one bag of tea and think you're gonna make $1,000. You can't do that. You gotta really come on out the gate with it. They got stuff like Klarna and Affirm and all these other afterpay that y'all can use back there. I don't know if y'all knew that, but put yourself on a payment plan. Go and get a big package, retail that thing and pay them Klarna and Affirm people back. I bet some of y'all didn't know that, but my team knew that. Did y'all know you can go get a virtual card from afterpay? One of my persons signed up with a package on one of them things. For real. Oh yeah, y'all done learn. I done serve y'all something tonight. Y'all going around here waiting to check and stuff. Y'all go to Afterpay, Klarna, ILM, go get that virtual card, go in your back office and get you some products and then pay them people back in 4 weeks. The way I'm gonna teach you to retail, y'all better pay them folks back in 4 days. Anyway, so the one I really love, the occupational one, because that's how I'm telling you, if I saw a truck driver, I was giving them the energy supplement. If I was seeing, just depending on what it is, and then I'm real nosy. Before I accept your friend request and before I send a sampler, I'm even looking on your page to see how you're engaging with yourself on your own page. So see, you got to be kind of picky with who you getting into anyway, right? If you do one of those things, say I'm giving away to the 10 people who come in, you pick the 10 people. Don't tell them who you gonna send that stuff to. You get it is your business. You are in control. You go and look. Oh, nah, she ain't posted since 2022. I know she ain't finna join my business and come over here. Skip you like Uno. Skip 2. Let me go back. Let me draw 2 more. For real. I play Uno on my timeline with folks, okay? Let's see. You can do the one that say, whoever is following me on Facebook, I speak a flat stomach, fat bank account into your life for 2025. That never get old because everybody want a fat bank account. Let's see. And I'm put these 2 in here together. I don't care if I get 0 likes. I'm going to keep promoting my business. Believe that. These are engagement posts for your people. Don't do them all at the same day. Just let some gravitate to you. Let me see what else I got in here. Let's see. Okay, so I got a script. Today's what, the 23rd. I got good morning, happy 25th day of the year, of this month. I'm following with you on the product. So I want to get your honest feedback. I'm also looking to partner with women who feel like I would best collaborate within this TLC business. We grow together, we win, and we make money for our families. I just want to reach out and let you know that I'm here if you need anything. If you're looking finally to make a better move, here's my number. Okay, that works a lot because of the fact that you being direct, but you being personal. Okay, it's one that, hold on. Tanya, let me go to Tanya, how she joined me, especially if you have had anybody been having history with people who've been in the business with you before, but you feel like they've been with you so long or they fall off, right? Sometimes you got to give them a little assurance, okay? So my text to her was personally, she had been watching, and you got to mix it up, you guys. You really got to mix up your timeline with family, funny, friends. May take a break 2 or 3 days, but for the most part, people want to know what you're doing. Like if I haven't posted today or yesterday, the minute I hit a story or something, oh my God, it's catching their attention because they wondering where she been, right? It's like they be looking for you. So I'm trying to go back because I know I shared it with my team. When did okay. So I know she don't mind me sharing this, but it was real good how that came about. She said, hey TK, how have you been? You know, I've been following you. I must ask, do this tea really work? And my body is definitely in need of liquid vitamins. I said, definitely, girl, I feel amazing. So you have to start, when somebody asks you to do the products work, don't go jump into talking about everybody else. You make sure you let them know that you're using it first, okay? I said, definitely, girl, I feel amazing. Lemonade is my personal favorite, but my team and customers are having crazy results with the watermelon tea. You know, we rock and roll together, so let me know, because she already put it out there that she's been following me. If you want to order as a customer or even join me for free, let me know, because you have to give them an option. Give them an option of whether or not they want to be your customer or a distributor, and it'll go so much smoother, right? And she said, I'm down with you, Coach. Let's rock and roll. So she threw back my terms back on me. She said, I want to join and lose weight. And I showed her the different packages, and she said she was excited. One thing that I can say is social media, a lot of people don't understand the power of messaging people properly. A lot of times we go straight in for the opportunity. And a lot of times it's more so checking on that person and making sure they're good. If I were you, if you want to get certain people attention, and it only goes if they know that you're doing the business. So if you're a ghost on social media, it may not go as well. If they can't look back last week and see you posted anything about your business tea or opportunity or whatever, it may not go as well. I could just simply go to Corey Facebook and say, hey Corey, how you doing? He gonna answer back. I'm doing fine. Oh, okay, just checking on you. Guess what? He'll be wondering like, what? Why she checking on me? Ain't no, what the hell? So now Corey gonna be paying attention to TK page. And I'm gonna be able to come back another time. Yeah, I caught what I just said. And it's gonna be easier if he don't say that to me first, right? Same thing, Jackie. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? You having a good Sunday? Yeah. Well, what you doing? What you doing? Okay. I ain't saying nothing about the opportunity, but me and Jackie ain't been speaking. It ain't like she got my phone number. I'm just some girl on Facebook that's her friend. She ain't never said, ain't never don't have no previous relationship in the company or never worked with each other or nothing. But now Jackie finna start watching TK page. And see, you gotta do. Listen, it's timing. So I can't do Corey Monday and then Jackie Tuesday and then Sunshine Wednesday. I want to do at least 10 or 20 people the same day on that Monday or Tuesday. Because the next time I post, all them people go see what I posted. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a psychology thing. People are nosy by nature. They want to see what you got going on. And then when you inbox them, that you know the algorithm's going to help you to come up to their news feed anyway. So go to your friends list. What's so great about the friend list? And my team, we do this. Our team, we do it every Sunday. I don't know who is on my team that's in this chat, but what we do on Sundays. Let me see, can they get it right? I might give them some. What we do on Sundays. Every Sunday, what you supposed to do? I done seen about 6 or 7 of my teammates on here. But what does the follow-up consist of, Jazzy? I know D, Lucretia, delete and add. We taking out people, but we adding new people. Because a lot of sometimes we're not going because we want to advertise and promote and market to the same people. And some of this may sound repeat from the last time that Jason had me as a guest on here, but I think we got some different people on here and we growing anyway. So it's still good to hear it again. And when you adding people, be selective. Don't just, friend. Hey, listen. I love Facebook search button. You know why? We can all do this right now. Go to Facebook, go to the search. Let me see. You can put in the word I'm tired in word post. And some people, it may not be a lot of people, but it may be 2 or 3 people on your friend line that said, I got this girl right here. She said, depression and anxiety is real. I'm just so tired. I'm tired mentally right now, emotionally drained. That may be no one that you want to talk to. Another post right here, I'm looking at from my timeline, this girl saying, I'm so tired, I need some energy. You can put keywords up in your search engine. Did you know that in Facebook and find people who need the product? We can do this together right now. Somebody posting drinking coffee. You know, they need people out here. Put the words drinking coffee. And it's gonna say post. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna find people who post. You don't want nothing that you see. I got this girl right here. Right now, that's not in TLC drinking that other coffee. No, that's funny. I'm gonna go inbox her and offer her some of you see what I'm saying? So hold up. You can put the keywords in right now. Let's go to search bar, lose weight. It may be somebody, and I'm gonna hit post, people who post. Okay. This person said, I'm taking smoothies right now to help lose weight. I could easily go to this person inbox, get acquainted with them, put their name down on my list and be like, I saw you. Hey, Davis, I saw you making smoothies the other day. What other regimen are you using? That's how I would do that. You see that? So I don't want to just say, oh, your smoothies don't work or how much. No, hey, I see that you make a smoothie. What other regimen are you using to lose weight? Well, would you like to try? Would you mind me sending you a sample of have you ever, or you can say, have you ever heard of total life changes? That's how I would. Because some y'all think total life changes. We know it's been around 20 years, but y'all know it's still some people who ain't never heard of total life changes. So make sure when you're engaging initially, you are asking and saying the right thing. So in this case, I'm trying to help y'all as I think out loud because that's how my medulla oblongata work. Smoothies help to help me lose weight. I'd be like, hey, what other regimen are you using to help you lose weight? Well, have you ever heard of total life changes? And if they say no, I know whether or not to help give them a sample or proceed to, just talk about the products of what they have tried. So we got lose weight, drink. Let's see. You can put in search button gym. Another thing that is gonna be good. Let me see. I think I said this last time, Jason. Am I overcooking grits and burning up bacon right now?
Nah, you're doing good, girl. Keep it going.
Okay. We have introverts and extroverts, right? If you think you're an introvert, put a 1 in the chat. If you think you're an extrovert, put a 2 in the chat. So I like this right here because we finna make some money. We finna make some money. And now y'all gonna be like, man, we smarter than the 5th grader now. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Because for the introverts, we know y'all don't be liking to talk to people. Y'all see some people, y'all know they need some energy, need to lose weight. Y'all just let them walk on by. We know that. We know that about y'all. Y'all so scared. Y'all don't want to say the wrong thing. Y'all need to be like Sue Lynn. The reason why I like going to the nail shop, because them Chinese people don't have no coof. They don't have no filter. Oh, I got tea over there, little weight. You need a little weight right now. Make you feel so good. That's how they be talking to them people. For real. Yeah, y'all know I ain't lying, right? Feel good, need a little way. I got tea over there. You want to buy? Because they'll try to upsell you. You done got shellac. You done got diamonds on the nails. You got all kind of stuff. So they might as well go and sell that extra 20 pack of tea for you. They don't care. So what else? So introverts. This is where you win. Because you ain't got to talk to nobody. But I need you to go do this. You have to invest in you some poster cards with lose 5 pounds in 5 days with a good before and after with your phone number and your link on the card. Hi, introverts. And you know what you're going to do. You're going to get up at 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to go to your Planet Fitness, your Goals gym, your 24-hour gym, and you're going to put the cards on the people windshield and go back home. And then guess what you're going to do later on? Around 6 p.m., you're going to go back to those same gyms and put the card on the people car and go back home. You ain't said nothing to nobody, but I guarantee you people are not going in the gym already cute. They are coming out because they got something going on with them, and they in there because they want to lose weight. And the reason why you got to do it twice a day and maybe once or twice a week is because I know for a fact the 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. people are the corporate American people. You got your doctors, you got your lawyers, you got your politicians, that kind of crowd, the tea up in there early in the morning. Say I'm lying. And then in the evening, you got the people who done had the men who don't want to go home. Yeah. The wives who don't want to go home. Yeah. They blowing off that steam. Ooh-wee. They ain't getting no mind. Jason, do I gotta be politically correct on this one? Or can we have some fun sometimes? Just every now and then. I got people, we real people with real emotions.
Indeed.
And sometimes these people really be going to the gym to blow out, ooh, kumbaya. Woo, so it ain't just health that they losing weight. They probably just, and you'll catch them on a good day and they say, "Oh, I need some of that product right there." And for those of you who really go to the gym, never get caught slipping without having a product in your trunk. Because you can be on the things right next to each other or pushing up, and you can be looking right at this girl or that man, knowing that they really struggling to get their stomach out of their lap. You can tell when they walking towards you with their water bottle. Be kind. Be courteous. It's never what you say, it's how you say it to those people. So they won't reject you or feel insecure. That's where the real part of me come in. Like, I like to have fun and stuff, but when it comes to people's feelings, I am very compassionate more than ever, right? And I'll be like, "Hey, how long you been coming to the gym?" This true story. How long you been coming to the gym? 2 or 3 months, and you can hear, and they talking, "Oh, okay. You got any progress?" Hey, listen, I'm not trying to offend you or step on your toes, but I do this company called Total Life Changes, and we do detox and liquid vitamins and all that. And I just want to give you a sample so you can give me your honest feedback. You make them feel like they're doing you a favor. At the same time, you want her to get results so she can become a customer. And she may become an advocate for you as well. You see that? Whenever you tell them, "I just want to please write this down." Somebody put it in the chat. Whenever you're sampling, and you're not trying to offend that person, especially sometimes when they're a plus size, you say, "I just want your honest feedback." Because now they feel like they're doing you a favor. Does that make sense? And you just want their honest feedback. And they'll tell you. And if they tell you that it don't work, okay, it just didn't work for them. But you, as the consultant, as a distributor, you can figure out how to help it work for them. Like real talk. Some people tell me they put the detox in a 16-ounce water bottle. Okay, cool. It didn't work. Try 8 ounces. See, we are in the solving problem business. That's what one of my mentors told me. When it comes to health and wellness, you don't make the problem. You don't complain about it. Whenever your customer or somebody coming to you, you have to solve the problem. So what's the solution? 16 ounces didn't work? Try 8 ounces and drink plenty of water. Okay? And so, Jason, that's what I'm going to give them tonight. I'm gonna give them that tonight, and I'm gonna end on that tonight, so I can come back next week with some more good stuff and good stuff. I want you to keep me as a fun guest, okay?
Yeah. No doubt. Well, listen. You did an amazing job.
Heard something tonight that was informative that can help you thriving and striving in your business and to keep going, okay?
Good stuff. Do anybody got any questions for Ms. TK Walker before she finishes the call tonight? Anything else, any questions for what
Yeah,
she
you
said?
can go ahead and unmute them and let them ask questions if they want.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can.
This is Peggy. When you said put the posted cards on the windshield of the cars, if you don't have a before and after picture, because it may not be that I've lost weight or gained weight or any of that, what else would you suggest putting on that card?
So like I told Sonya, Jason, you heard me tell Sonya, we're gonna make her a poster board for Team Rebirth. You gotta grab somebody's.
Okay.
Grab anybody's within a team and use their photo. Okay. They don't care if it ain't you. They just looking at the results.
Can we put a phone number to it?
You have to put your phone number. How they go contact you?
Okay. I believe that too. I'm just asking questions so I can definitely get some feedback.
Yeah, so on the poster card, you want to send your link, because sometimes the people may see the poster card. Like I really did real well in TLC previous by having my link, because when the people see the before, they will go on Instagram and Facebook and try to find out who you are. So make sure your name is on there, okay? Make sure your name on there, because now you're getting a new following. And don't be afraid to see who that person is that's sending your friend request. Sometimes we leave those friend requests, and it was a person that you put they car. You put your card on the card, so they went looking for Tkay Walker. They look for Christian Walker. They look for Jackie. Sharon Robinson, where you at? They looking for you. And you tell me, I don't know who he is. Oh my God, I'm not finna accept that friend request. That's money. That's for the introvert. You not gonna know. They don't know who you is, and you don't know who they is. You just know you put your card out there. Hey, and don't be afraid to go to Walmart and do it neither. Have y'all ever been to a grocery store and you come out and they done put something on your card by going to the club? They tell me, come party with me, shake a jam tonight. Who? No, I'm gonna put it back on y'all because everybody that's coming out here, I'm sure y'all, because the thing about it is if they don't want to lose weight, they may even investigate and see how they can make some money. So it's a two-way. So on your postcard on the front, you may want to talk about losing weight in the products. And on the back, when they flip it over, you can say, make $250 a week, make $1,000 a week. So you can make it a 2-in-1, a win-win situation. The person coming out of the gym, they may not at the time want to lose weight because they probably been going to the gym consistently for a year and got their regimen, but they going through some financial situations. So they could be looking at the opportunity as well. So make sure you have your phone number and your link. Any other questions?
Can I ask one more?
Sure.
You gave information for the introvert. What about the extra introvert? Any suggestions for the extrovert? The ones that are talkative.
We got to tone it down.
Okay.
We got to, because we overtalk ourselves. That's why I was saying with the conversations, how you have to be more compassionate with the person because we'll throw up. We're so excited sometimes. We got to find a balance. So I had to, I used to be that person like, oh, I want to tell you everything. I know everything about it. I found my balance. Okay. So I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to watch them. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to talk with excitement. Okay.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You said when you go to the nailery, do you leave your packs of tea with the Chinese lady or you just have them in there while you're there?
Okay, no, I leave them there. So I initially get them that, let them try it. Now, you know how we do with women, we go every 2 weeks for refills, right? So like I said, to go back on a different day, I may, like tomorrow on purpose, I might go change my color green and then go to the next nail shop 2 days later and change the purple. Like I do stuff like that, right?
I got it.
But when you tell them, hey, listen, and one crazy thing I used to always tell my teenagers, I said, I don't know if I really be having customers or do they be shipping this back home and they just be putting the money in the envelope.
Either way, you making the money.
Y'all didn't catch this because they love tea. They love chai tea, black tea, all kind of tea. They love herbal tea too. I used to tell myself, I said, every Friday, and one time I missed going to pick up my money because I would pick up my money on Friday. And they like, where you been? You not be here. We got it ready for you. I'm like, yep, I don't know if I got real customers that they give me 20, but I ain't complaining because when I go, it's no tea inside of the nail shop. But all my money was in the money school bag, okay? And that's what I take them. So when I serve them, I'm gonna go back and see can I have some videos or some screenshot pictures. It's probably about 4 or 5 people that was in my rank up, so they know how it really was because I just didn't talk it. Some people talk about retail, but in my private class, I would actually go in the nail shop and be live and show them what I'm seeing and what I'm doing, and they will be hollering because Suleen really talking to me like that, and I really do believe it, and I would show people on live, hey, listen, this is a Friday at 9 a.m. I'm walking into Big Nail Shop. Look at me pick up the money. You know, so they wouldn't think, oh, she just made, no, really, all the $20 bills coming out of here, the 5s and the 10s, and I'm going to 6 or 7 of them that day. So they like, I just really watched this girl pick up like three $3,000 and she ain't even no ring. And the one thing I hope we get back is a sexual enhancement for men, because that's the go-to.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
it was definitely on and popping when we had that right there.
Man, they said when we had that right there, let me tell you, can I tell them the story about this so they can laugh tonight?
Yeah, you used to do a lot of sales with that. I remember that. You was good with that.
Okay. Y'all tell me if I'm lying on this, because I know I don't lie, but let me tell you, every barbershop got an old man, the young boy. Every barbershop. The young boy think he the player, think he don't need that. Okay. So he always gonna be the loud talker. Oh man, what that? I don't need that. But the old man is the wise man. He like the daddy, the one that everybody listen to, right? So my game was, and I'm telling you, ladies, man, I was good at it. You gotta have your edges slicked back. You gotta have on some jeans and heels. Like you can't be going and you gotta be cute. Okay. You gotta be real cute going up in a barbershop, because that's the first thing that men are. They physical. Okay. So it don't matter your size or man. It just matter that you have your lip gloss popping and your hair done and nice attire. Okay. So I'm proud from the trip. This
When she comes back, I think Erica and Jillian just unmute your mic after she finishes. If you guys got a question, and I think Hyacinth, anything you ask a question as well, just open up your mic because I want you guys to actually ask the question out whenever she comes back as well.
I had a follow-up with that. I wanted to know if she left cards in there, like for the other customers that come in, because I would leave cards, but I just want to know if that's like appropriate to leave your cards there with the nail salon people.
Yeah, I would say yeah, but I'll let her go ahead and continue on with however she trains in this process or something. But I would definitely, I would assume yes, because I know I've always left cards as well, and some other paraphernalia information that people can actually take with them.
Right.
Also, you guys, nowadays you can put your own QR codes. Like these stickers, what I give young lady in our group, right? And on the back of my bottles, I actually have the QR code where somebody scans that, it goes to my link tree information or something. So the young lady in our group, she actually makes cards, she makes banners, she makes all this other stuff. Actually, Daryl has her doing some stickers and flyers or something. So she actually did the tropical cleanse ones that I actually have for myself. For my different bottles, the ones for the fruit punch, the ones for the lemonade, the ones for the watermelon. So I make sure you guys have a link as well if you guys decide you want to use her to get some banners and get some flyers and get everything. Her name is a lady. She's been in business for about 6 years doing all these things as well. So she's been pretty good with this process as well. Let me see. Where did TK walk off? What she said she had to do real quick. She had to
Came back, but she left again.
Okay. Good stuff. All right. Anybody got any comments, statements, anything they want to share before TK comes back? Oh, there she goes. That's a strike up. You got the old strike up.
I got the strikes up. Okay.
I'm telling you that was that was a game changer right there for us right there. That we had that strike up.
So I would go in there and I look around, peep the scene. I go to the old man and be like, hey, listen, my name is Tkay Walker. I just joined this company called Total Life Changes. We got this sexual enhancement for men. I don't know if it worked, but I don't want to promote none that's not working. Listen, I call it the Incredible Hulk. Okay. All natural, good for you and everything. Do you mind if you try this for me with your wife or your significant other? And I'll come back and you'll tell me how it is? Yeah, baby. Why? Because he the old man. Right? I tried it with the player. I don't need that, right? So what happens is typically the older man, right? It's intentional, because sometimes they do be dealing with high blood pressure and different things of that. And I make sure I don't impart on his relationship by saying, your wife or your significant other, or your partner. I say these things and I say it so calmly and gently and not arrogant, right? And so now he softens up because he look at me as a female that's trying to promote her business and do something for herself. It's an entrepreneur to an entrepreneur vibe. Y'all caught that?
Got it.
With barbers, they're entrepreneur. They cash money. They need their money now. They need their 20 doves now. I need my 20 doves too. You see how we relate? So I get him. I swear. I wait. I go in on Thursday, Friday. We know the weekend is where your bang bang, chili thing, or whatever. Most time, barbershops are closed on Monday, so I wait till the next Wednesday. I walk through that door. He done, girl, where you been? You got some more of that? Now everybody around I'm like, oh my God. But guess what? The young player now want to try it. Because if the old man is backing it up, he go follow suit. Well, I guess you can give me a couple of, my ladies and stuff. I really don't need it, but I want to see what you're talking about. Let me see if it's that good. So now you got the whole barbershop, and they got about 4 or 5 stations. All of them got their own clientele. Guess what I used to do? Now, this is different from them. They was different than the nail shop. The nail shop never charged me a commission. They just sold it for me. I sold these for $20 and told them for everyone that they sold for me, they got $5. And they got them some free. Do you know how they were selling them so hard for me? Because back then, you got 6 in a pack, I think for about $60, right? So they was you can charge anywhere from $15, $20, but I don't know why I'm talking about it. It just was a fun story. We ain't got it, but I need to figure out how to make that happen.
Me too. It definitely was a major seller for us. So
just in case, look, Jason, maybe you can invent your own
and bring it to the company.
Yeah, we can make an investment and then we'll know how to sell it by the time the JS3 product come out.
No doubt. Good stuff. Hey, Jillian, you had a question?
Hi, yes, thank you so much. Hey, Coach TK. Oh my gosh, I love this training. Amazing, amazing. Quick one. You didn't elaborate, but could you please give an example when you see someone with their stomach in their lap and you don't want to be rude? So how would you approach someone if you saw me in a store? How would you approach that person, to sample or to share about your business?
It depends. Now, I was real ruthless and bad back in the day. I went up to everybody. I ain't have no cool filter. I was on my grind and hustle. But personal development and growth and leadership helps me to now know how to approach. You gotta, let me say this. This is real talk. You gotta know the vibe and energy and environment you're in. Not every environment is really meant for you to promote your business. Does that make sense? You gotta pick if because the thing is that woman may be walking around with her stomach in her lap and may just had an abusive conversation with her significant other. So her mindset ain't even think about her losing weight. She probably think about how to get out of a relationship. And here you come talking about, I can help you lose 5 pounds and get that stuff out of your lap. So one thing that I love doing if I'm in a store or environment is making eye contact and then compliment, finding something that I can compliment. If she ain't dressed up, look at her earrings.
That's dope. Dude, let's get to this bag.
Oh, those are some cute diamond earrings. Where you get those from? Does that make sense? See her vibe. You gotta do something intentional. I hope I'm helping somebody with this because that was a good question. You want to approach them so bad, but you got to pick up on their energy and their vibe and their language. So you got to make a little eye contact, get behind them in the grocery store on purpose, okay, in the line, and then just look, see if you can compliment her shoes, her fingernail polish color. That's a pretty pink. Where you get your nails done from? And she will fly with, I don't know where I got them from. Leave her alone. I don't know. Shoot, I got some nail shop up the street. She can't even remember what nail shop she went to. But if she go, Well, Chrissy's nails down on Queesta Boulevard around the corner. I got them done too. So yeah, that's a pretty candy color. You got them. She has a pleasant aura. And then from there, you can be like, listen, I'm out and about today, but I'm doing a promo special with my business. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't know what it is you do for a living, but I would like to give you something. Could you try for me and we exchange numbers? She'll most likely want to do it then. See, you got to be able to introduce yourself too. That's what it's all about, not just going into the gusto. So even with the barbershop, I was coming to the old man, listen, join this company called Total Life Changer. We got this sexual enhancement for men. I don't want to promote something that is not working, but I don't know if it can work because I'm not a man. Do you mind, me getting you a sample and you use this with your wife or your significant other and giving your honest feedback? Sure, baby. I made him feel like he was doing me a favor and I didn't impose on him. Same thing. You see somebody that, I'm Tkay Walker and I'm an entrepreneur with Total Life Changes and I'm doing deal on sales. And I just want to be able to give you a free sample if you don't mind. Okay. And give me your honest feedback about this because I'm trying to grow my business and I need some customer feedback. It's really an honest conversation because you really are trying to grow your business and you really do want somebody else's new feedback. And you just say it in a way where they don't feel like you're trying to call them, names or anything. That's what I do.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
So, was Erica, I think Erica or Anita, somebody's had a question. Erica,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hi, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I have a question about the paid option. I caught because I came in the meeting a little late, but you were saying something about the pay plan option with Klarna, Afterpay, Zip, Sizzler, Affirm.
Yes, actually, I am. I got it written down in my notes for my team. Hold on.
Because I never knew that it worked for Afterpay and Zip and Klarna.
Let me make sure I'm giving you the right one. Let me give you the right information.
Okay.
But
I love your energy.
Partners, hold on. If one of my business partners on here, can y'all put the right name of the Ooh, I gotta go all the way back up. I got so many notes.
Yeah, if you guys with TK, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you guys know
If you're on my team, if you're on my team and you know the name, was it Afterpay, Klarna, or Affirm? Which one is it? 222. I'm gonna find it. Y'all just.
And that's Llama.
I was always. It was Sizzle.
Somebody put Llama Dazzle. Is that
Is it Sizzle with Sezzle?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Okay, got it.
It's Sizzle.
It's Sizzle, not Afterpay.
Yeah, it's Sizzle.
Sizzle. Okay.
So when people do it, they apply offline and then they use the money to get.
Yes.
Oh, okay, with Sizzle. So that's the only one that takes the pay option. No.
Klarna does too.
Okay, Klarna. Okay. Klarna and so okay, that's the question I had. And I thank you. You're awesome. I love it. Thanks.
Excellent. So what's happening again? A lot of guys, like you guys see that people are ranking up, hitting pin levels, buying products. A lot of times it's not just people haven't really sold the products yet. They may be using some after company to go ahead and get themselves set up with enough products so they can be in business. So this is definitely a way that people can use. A way I've been doing this for years myself. In different companies over the years, since way back in the days, we would find a company that can give a loan to a person to get started. But nowadays, you have these different companies like Sezzle and Klarna. But when you do that, you got to make sure that once you do it, get back with myself or the leadership so we can make sure you place the orders correctly so that you can actually use that as a way that you can actually get a paycheck and back for that process when you actually place the orders with your group, as well as there's first positions and second positions, or first and secondary ways we do this. That means some of you guys are looking at just going director, but many times when I help somebody go director, they break it direct at the same time because I strategize the right way to make sure that people can place the volume correctly so that several people can get paid off the same product of the same executive pack. but also gives you a chance to get check match bonuses and things like that as well. So this week has to be a major week. You guys got some amazing strategies from Tkay. She gave you some thoughts and energy, and I'm gonna let her finish it up. But she gave you some good things that for you guys to use to make sure this week it can happen for you. But you got to be serious about it. Nothing is more important than everybody taking action on their own. I know we look for everybody. I can give 1,000 strategies, and I've met with many of you guys and giving you guys personal strategies, team strategies, system strategies, a bunch of different things, but nothing works until you make it work. Tkay give you a bunch of different things. She says all the things you can do to post online, and you post zero. One thing about me, I was never great at times tables, but I know this. Something times zero is zero. So if she gives it to you 20 times and you do it 0 times, it's going to be zero. There's no numbers that's going to equal anything if you do 0 to it. So making sure that everything that we talk about, that you apply it, that's when it starts to multiply. That's when things starts to happen. So this must be a week, guys, that you make it miraculous for yourself. Use these different strategies and ways that you can actually get the kits and the packs that you got to use. Because right now, we're creating such a buzz with social media that people are posting so many things online that it's like a commercial. Many times people see many commercials before they decide they want to purchase something. And when they keep seeing, they may see yours and they see other shown on other people's pages. But then since you may be their friend, their connection, the person that they know, once they see it every place else and they come back to you, they more than likely get it from you, especially if you're reaching out and you're starting some communication. But you have to have product on hand in order to create that cash on demand. I know people are always waiting for somebody to go to the website for them to be able to click a link. And I know that's an option, but that's not always the very best option in the space that we're in, because a lot of people will buy products on hand, or they'll buy the fact that they see you got samples out. They see that you got product out. They see that you're representing product. And it's no different than like on TikTok. These days on TikTok, people are buying products and then they're showing the products. They're buying something and then they're showing it. And people are buying it because they're buying it, they're representing it, and they're showing it. In our business, it works the same way. So Tkay, you have any final things you want to better share as we're done? I see you had your hand up for a second there.
I did, but I think I'll do it next time. But I want to leave y'all with this, and this is a mindset thing that I try to teach. It don't take a lot of people to win. It just take the right people with the right mindset. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of you think that you have to have an organization of 20 million people before you start making a lot of money. If you come together, have the right people with the right mindset and identify those people, it'll go so much smoother. I don't want to import on anybody else's structure, but I did share with Jason that what has worked for me in the past and what I'm getting to since the organization is structured a certain way is really committing to not only getting yourself binary but trinary. Okay. You placing that person on that whatever community land, and then those two on the other side, and then a lot of times you get caught up and want to recruit, but you have to stop and help those people get what they need and help them get binary qualified. At the same time, you find a balance when you can teach a skill set such as retail from the internet and social media, and it takes as little as you having 4, 5, 6 people on your team selling 4 products a week, contributing 160 points. Not it coming out of your money, but think about we got a week from Friday to next Thursday close out. What if I say this week was the week that all of us sell 4 bottles of NutriBurst? Who think they can do it? Put it in a chat. Because we want to start making it fun for our community and our team. Okay, so if you're not a NutriBurst person, what if I say, who think they can sell 4 bags of lemonade? And if you don't think you can, that's okay. That's what Jason and the leadership have me here, because I'm going to show you methods to be able to do that. And one thing that I see a lot of our distributors not doing is self-consumption and showing people that you're making a lemonade tea yourself. Hello? You want to sell the 4 bottles of NutriBurst, but do you have a bottle of NutriBurst yourself already that you taking? Ooh. If you can't flip your liquid gold back, come on. You see what I'm saying? Monkey see, monkey do. They'll buy it from me if they see you using it. Does that make sense? So what if you're a person that learned how to sell 4 products a week? Like Hey, this week is my watermelon tea week. This week is my lemonade tea week. Like you take different weeks, right, in the month. Or hey, I can sell 4 bags of Delgado coffee. But then you got 3 or 4 people, 5 people on your team doing that as well. And everybody place 160-point orders. When it goes up, now you direct them. Does that make sense? And we'll get back to the logistics of that. But I just want to plant that in your head to know that retail is really not as hard as people make it seem. You got to be at the right place at the right time. You got to know the who, what, when, and where. I don't know who have a job now, but my favorite thing was doing this when I was working a job. I took my Delgado to that break room and put my name on it with my label and set it right by the company's coffee. And I sit in that break room and would watch who would get mine. You got to understand some of these strategies are not going to work the same day. Does that make sense? But over time, when you're consistent, you got to go to that job 5 days a week. Why not put your products in the break room? As long as it don't have no sign on the door in the break room that say no solicited. Some of y'all got tables now at your break room that you can set down that postcard on. Right? Hey, listen, we gonna help y'all win, put some money in y'all pocket while we rank up and we bank up around here. Cause I like to have fun and I like to make some money. So y'all stay tuned every Sunday, same time, and tell your team and your people they better get on here. They better get on here. They go get on here. Go ahead, Jason. Take it away. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Chrissy, did you have one last question? This is gonna be the last question.
I'm so sorry. It's not a question, but I do want to just give a testimonial. I literally experienced Miss TK for the first time, I think 2 weeks ago. And everything that she's saying, you guys, if you haven't already witnessed it, it's true. I literally took everything that she gave us, the gems, and did the exact same thing she said do. And just like clockwork, it just began to flow. So everything that she's telling you, I literally have, I'm writing down everything that she's giving right now so I can try it tomorrow and next week because it's already been tried and proven, for me. So I didn't want to ask a question, but I did want to give a testimonial as to someone who just met her, someone who just experienced her, and someone who is picking up what she's putting down and is really, really working.
And I appreciate you sharing that. Matter of fact, I heard you say that on a training call when you said you listened to something TK gave on a call, you applied that right there, you started making some sales.
That buy water,
you have to put that back into it.
It's so many different things. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Good stuff. Thank you for sharing that right there. And guys, I placed the link in there. Somebody keep asking for the QR code information. Just click that link that I actually shared today. You can actually reach out to a lady and she can maybe help you guys with that. She helped me with mine as well. And there's other people to do it as well. But since I sent that one there, you can actually reach out to a lady for you to actually do that. But guys, this has been an amazing training for you guys. I appreciate you guys for showing up today. This has to be a week that you show up for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. We gave you strategies. Everybody's always looking for a strategy, but once we give it to you, you have to apply it. I've met with many. I met with a few of you guys. Listen, I've even said to many of you guys on the call, so reach out to me personally. It's only about 3 people, 3 or 5. The Walkers I spoke to. I spoke to, of course, Chrissy. I spoke to, of course, Georgia. And everybody else I've been saying, reach out to me. Nobody else has reached out to me personally. You guys have to reach out in order for me to help strategize. And, of course, my organization, Pamela, and the people who work with me personally outside of them. But all of you guys who are not directly connected to me, you guys are connected to me during this challenge. I've been down. I've been having things going on, but I've still been showing up for you guys. I've been back and forth at the hospital through the last couple of days. I can't move around right now, but I'm still showing up for you guys. If I'm showing up for you and I'm giving you access to me, I recommend you take full access for me to help you guys strategize and put together the winning formula so you guys can rank up. Because if you're going to do the work anyway, you might as well get paid for it. So get the record knocked out this week so you can get ahead and get paid the extra money for the work that you're going to do anyway and learn the systems and the team strategies in order for you to build a solid organization. My job is not to build you on hype. TK's job is not to build you on hype. We're going to get you excited and teach you how to go out there and make the money. My job is to make sure I teach you how to get them in, keep them in, and move them along. And you can have a solid, long, lifelong business, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys logging on to the call tonight. You guys have an amazing superstar study. You put some fires in the chat for Miss TK Walker for that amazing training today. I'm going to upload the video video, and I'm going to post it into the chat so you guys actually watch it on YouTube, guys. So go ahead and show her some love and go back and watch the training and take you some notes. All right, see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Good night, everybody.